in Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Alright, so yeah. Alright, so they hope everybody had a beautiful one. A beautiful yo, I'm lagging over here. What the fuck? Anyway, I hope everybody had a beautiful weekend. I'm lagging like hell. We might have some problems with the connection. I'm not 100% sure. I want to talk about a couple of things first before we actually get into what the show is about. If y'all don't mind, y'all know how I do over here. I'm having a couple of issues with my computer. Good morning, Pac-Man. What up, Gee? Mr. Problematic, Tim Tyler, Fire Chief, Elliot Ness. How's everybody doing? Yeah, I want to talk about the 21 Savage thing, but I want to be clear about the 6ix9ine situation real quick. Yeah, I know that's set up already. Why is it close that? That's why shit is. It's doing so much shit in the background. What the fuck, yo? And what is this? Okay, yeah, I don't care about that OneDrive shit. And what's this? Okay, I know what that is. I care about that. Anyway, so why is all of this coming through now? Like, what the fuck, yo? Well, like 2 seconds ago, it's just dragging. It's just slowing down my computer. It's neither here nor there. What up, Damo? Shaq? How's y'all doing today? What up, Mike Hurd? What up? Who else we got up in? I hate this shit. Why is it doing this shit? Who we got? We got Ron Durr, Prince Amir. How y'all doing? All right, so I want to say something real quick about the whole Takashi 6ix9ine snitching thing. This is, I think, the disconnect that a lot of people have with the way that I discuss topics. People might think that I'm trying to give Takashi 6ix9ine an out. Like, oh, it's okay that he snitched because of that or because of this. And I'm not trying to say it's okay that anyone snitched because of anything. What I'm saying is I don't just look at the problem. I want to also discuss the things that led up to the issue. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm not the type of person that there's a problem or there's an issue and I want to just focus on a problem. I want to think about the solutions. So after the problem already exists, what I want to think about is, or what I want to discuss is what led up to the problem. I get it that there's a lot of people that can't understand that concept, but just because you can't understand that concept, that doesn't mean that I'm giving anybody a way out. Okay? That's not what that means. What up, Quay? Shakes? How's everybody doing today? I think we're gonna have like problems with the internet today. What up, MB? Eh. All right, that's all. Nobody else really talk. What up, Brandy? What up, OJ? OJ. What up? What up, KD? Ontario? Darius? JMO? Matt Reezy? Miss Cunningham? How's everybody doing today? Nard Dog? How's everybody doing today? Jacoby Perkins. If I miss your name, it's because I'm having problems with my computer right now. So yeah, Chips. What up, Chips? So I just want to point that out real quick. I'm not in any way trying to give Takashi 6ix9ine a pass for snitching. I said your name, Ant. I'm not in no way trying to give Takashi. Okay, that's what it is, Brandy. Appreciate you. I'm not in any way trying to give Takashi 6ix9ine a pass. What up, Ivan? I'm not doing that. What I'm saying is that one, I believe that Takashi 6ix9ine would not have did what he just did if he would have had a lawyer that he felt comfortable with. I don't understand why people don't get that. I understand that people say, well, that's not the only lawyer in the world. Well, you name me another lawyer that you think would have got OJ off. I'll wait. Little pug. You name me another lawyer that you think would have got OJ off. So for people that's never actually been through court, for people who's never had to fight for your life, I understand why some of y'all think any lawyer is good. Oh, you can just get any lawyer. Go get an off-brand lawyer. I get it. I get it. What I think was though, anyway, I'm not getting all the way into that. I'm not here to discuss that this morning. So 21 Savage. Oh, let me real quick update on the MDC situation. So I was down at the MDC. I want to give a shout out to my son. I want to give a shout out to let me get her name. I have more video coming out about the NDC situation from yesterday. I just had to use a different program because this computer right here doesn't process that computer doesn't process 4K video. Every time I try to put 4K video on that computer, it crashes, and the computer for my camera is 4K. So I couldn't Jamila Davis. I want to give a shout out to Jamila Davis. And the what up, Queen of Detroit. The video that I had shot on my camera is 4K. It doesn't process on that computer. That's the computer I do like basically all of the videos on. So now I'm going to move over to this computer. I'm going to start doing work on this computer. I'm going to start doing videos on this computer, at least the ones that I'm using with my camera, because I don't have no other choice. So that's why I couldn't get the videos out yesterday, because I have to use a different program over here. And since I have to use a different program over here, I was having a little bit of problems here and there. So I'm gonna have the videos coming out today. Shout out to Jamila Davis. She gave me an interview. She also sent me some she sent me footage of the police macing and throwing women, and I think they said children, to the ground. Shout out to my son. He also gave me a what up, Kim and them. He also gave me a interview. You'd be surprised, there was a lot of people there that just, for whatever their reasons was, they chose they didn't want to give me one. Shout out to them too. It is what it is. Also got a couple of other interviews with a couple of other people. I just don't know their names offhand. But I'm gonna have the video coming out. What up, Jeremy? What up, John Soto? I'm gonna have the video coming out, and I'm gonna drop a couple of those videos today. I'm gonna try to leave them short so I don't make like a fucking 40-minute video. I'm gonna try to chop them up into about 15-minute bites at the most, so you can see what was actually going on down there. And shout out to everybody that showed up. Shout out to everybody that was trying to attempt to help the detainees, because for everybody that don't know, at the MDC, that's not really a prison. That's where they hold you. What's up, Sean Smith? What's up, Detroit? That's where they hold you before you go to trial. So there's a lot of people that are in that building that haven't even went to court. You understand what I'm saying? They're not guilty of anything. So that's why it kills me. It kills me when I hear people say, well, they shouldn't have committed the crime. Well, the people that's in this building haven't been convicted of anything. That's where they hold them at while they go to court. So, have a heart. You understand what I'm saying? Like, people don't have a heart. People think just because somebody's a criminal, you know what I'm saying? Even like, you got to understand, there's people in there that probably got like traffic tickets or some shit. I don't know. Well, that's a federal building, so not that. But people, there's like, it's crazy. Like, people think just because somebody's gotten arrested, it's okay for them to die, get raped, be abused. Like, like, that's what people think, and that's sad that they got individuals that think like that. We're all human beings. I can see if you have a if you have a personal connection with a situation. Yeah, I believe Yandy Smith was there. I'm not 100% sure. Yandy Smith was there. You think every woman is lying, Kim and M? I have never heard you, Kim and I've never heard Kim and M ever believe any female on anything. Go look at Kim and M's comments. She thinks every woman is always lying about everything. Like, I'm not even going back and forth with you on that. Every woman, no woman has ever been raped. No woman has ever said anything that was the truth. No woman ever. I don't know about you, yo. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. This is like real talk. Real talk. Being like 100% honest. I don't know about you, Kim and them. We don't know if 21 has left the country. after this thing was expired. All right, so I want to get on the my song topic, but yeah, I want to talk about 21 Savage. So let's talk about 21 Savage. And we could leave the Sarah situation for a little later. You could comment all you want. I'm just saying you really hate women. I'm just saying you really hate women. I mean, you can comment all you want. I didn't see the 6ix9ine question. Ask it again. I'm having a problem with my I don't want to. That's a lie, Kim and them. You think all I'm not getting into this with you, Kim and them. You don't have to like women, man. I don't even care. It's not my business. So before we go any further, I'm gonna let you know that I know people that had to deal with the immigration system, and it's fucked up. Like even before Trump came into office, the immigration system was fucked up. So it wouldn't be beyond the issue that there's a good chance that he put paperwork in, and they were supposed to have greenlit something, or something was supposed to be coming back, and it just didn't happen yet. You understand what I'm saying? That wouldn't be beyond the truth. I heard what academics had to say about it. Also, not for nothing, and I'm not trying to throw shots. I'm really not. Please don't nobody take this as shots. But why every single time academics get attached to an artist some way, something bad happens to that artist? Is that just me? Is that just me? Like, is that just me? Maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe I'm looking too closely into something. But it seems like every time academics get attached to an artist, some fuck shit happened to them. Wasn't he talking about Blueface, and then didn't Blueface just get arrested? And then he put out, not shots fired. I'm not hating. Like, these people are obviously doing shit that's causing it to happen to themselves, right? Right? Let's just say what it is. Blueface got caught with a gun somewhere. The cops arrested him, right? This guy doesn't have his paperwork in order. He got arrested, right? So I'm not blaming academics for anything. I'm just saying it seems like every single time academics get attached to one of these guys, this type of thing happens to them. That's what I'm saying. Like, they get problems with the law, and they all seem to love them. So is this like maybe they're all in on it? I don't know. Let's see what happens with the next artist that he gets in any way connected with, because he's doing the thing, the show that he's doing, and I actually seen a snippet of it, and it looks pretty good. Not for nothing. Shout out to academics. So he's doing the jump off with 21 Savage, right? Right? He's doing the jump off with 21 Savage, and all of a sudden ICE shows up. What kind of shit is that? When the hell does ICE just show up? They don't just show up. Them niggas is not Batman. When does ICE just show up? Now, if they would have said he got arrested by some regular dudes and then they ran his paperwork and sent them to ICE, I would have been like, oh, okay. Got arrested by some regular dudes. But he didn't get arrested by some regular dudes. ICE just showed up. Like, he was like, he went to his refrigerator, opened the refrigerator, got some milk, closed the refrigerator. ICE was on the other side of the door. Like, when does that happen? Yeah, I'm not saying anyone is to blame. Let's just be clear on this. Oh, he did get arrested by regular police, and then they sent him to ICE. All right, so that makes more sense. I mean, I guess I could. Yeah, that makes more sense. I'm okay with that. So I'm not. What up, Petty? So I'm not too upset. You know what I'm saying? But every time academics get connected with an artist, it seems like they have problems. No, it could just be the artist is already doing shit, because I seen the interview, right? And if y'all gonna say that Vlad has people snitching on I seen part of the show that he did, right? And if y'all gonna say Vlad has people snitching on themselves, if y'all gonna say that Vlad has people snitching on themselves, academics absolutely had homeboy snitching on himself. He basically told everybody that he kicked down doors and robbed people. That is what he said. I mean, the part that I saw said he kicked down doors and robbed people. If that isn't going to put somebody on you, if that's not going to put you on somebody's radar, I don't know what is. He's like, it doesn't take much. It doesn't take much courage to sell weed, but you're gonna kick down a door. What? You kicking down doors? That's what I heard. You kicking down doors? When do they do that? So I don't know why anybody would get on. See, okay, so I think I know what the issue might be as far as that is concerned. A lot of people don't understand that a lot of the times that these celebrities, these hood celebrities, these gangsters, they go and they tell their story. They're telling after they already went to jail and came out. They served their time. So after they went to jail and came out and served their time, now they're talking about why they got arrested. Now they're talking about the stuff that was going on that led up to their arrest. Nowadays, people ain't even waiting to go serve their time. They going and they telling everybody why they should be arrested rather than why they were arrested. Shout out to Everett Gilchrist with the donation. He says, can't my coffee with y'all this morning. Love the show. Gonna check it out after work. Appreciate you, Everett. Yeah. Nowadays, people ain't waiting to go do their time. They telling everybody. They telling on themselves before they even have the opportunity to get arrested, so they can't get arrested for telling on themselves. Oh man, these dudes is crazy. But I think that's what it is. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people grew up in this new internet era. And what happened is, especially like 10, 15 years ago, what started happening was people was going to jail. People was getting out of jail, pardon me, from the crimes that they had committed like back in the 90s and back in the 80s. So they was getting out of jail. Then they was coming out of jail and they want to start telling their story. The problem is now people are telling their story before they actually go to jail. So I think that's where the issue lies. And I think that's how a lot of these guys is getting jammed up. Happened to AR Rab. It happened to AR Rab. It happened to Rollo. It happened to AR Rab. It happened to Rollo. Um, and this is what's happening. These dudes, you can't talk about the crimes that you committed before you actually go do your time. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what's happening. Anyway, so I'm not talking about Snow Billy this morning, y'all. Please. He hasn't been in contact with me the last couple of days. I haven't spoken to him. I've tried to contact him. He has not responded back. So I can't. Any questions you ask me about him, I won't be able to answer. Fair? I will try to contact my son at some point and see if he want to come on the show. I might be starting a third show on the channel that I will be doing on Sunday, and it will be specifically for about the movement. Matter of fact, that might be the name of the fucking show. I don't know if anybody is or isn't a fraud. How about that? What was I getting into? See, this is the problem that I have with people that's mad at Snow Billy, right? This is the problem I have with people that's mad at him, right? When somebody tries to kill you, kind of everything go out the. That's just me. I'm a regular dude. I ain't no gang member. No, I'm not no gang member. I'm just a regular dude that grew up in the hood. But I just personally think when somebody try to kill you, and especially if they almost succeed, everything else goes out the door. You can do whatever you want to do then. You living on your second life. That's a fact. That nigga took that Mario mushroom and he got, I don't know what to tell you. The nigga took a fucking star, nigga. Anyway, shout out to Susan Bortz for the donation. She says it's not act, it's the exposure act brings. I could agree with that. Unfortunately, the feds are watching the people we are watching. No, I could agree with that, Susan. It's definitely the exposure that he brings. Um, I guess no, definitely, I agree with you. I agree with you. I'm not disagreeing with you, but like, if I had if I had the no, 6ix9ine did not get shot in the head. There's a difference. If I had the notoriety that academics have, I wouldn't even be like I'd fuck with 21 Savage. I'm not trying to disrespect dude and nothing like that, but I would probably be trying to speak to more politicians. I will probably be trying to speak to just different. You know what I'm saying? If I had the clout, I don't know no other way to put it. There's a reason why I try not to argue with people online. There's a reason. You understand what I'm saying? It's always about the future. You understand what I'm saying? As we see now, a lot of people are getting bashed and getting all types of different situations and issues because of shit that happened 20 years in their past. Like, you gotta prepare if you want to be a public image, if you want to be a public if you want to have a public image, you have to prepare, before you even really become known. You can't do fuck shit and then get known and fill away because people bring up the fuck shit that you was doing. You understand what I'm saying? So that's just the way that I think about it. That's why I try to stay on the up and up. That's why when somebody called me a creep on fucking IG, I said, nope, never talking to that person again, because you're not going to tarnish my image. It's not going to be no shit that we're going to come back to 20 years from now and somebody's going to be able to say, I did some fuck shit. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. I am never going to speak to that person again. And I don't even got nothing against them. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. But yeah, I'm not doing that. It's not gonna happen. I got everybody got shit in their past they wish they didn't do. You understand what I'm saying? But now that I'm in the position or in the situation that I'm currently in and where I could possibly go, I'm gonna make sure that it's not gonna pile on. And if anything come back up, I'm gonna own up to that shit like a second. I think that makes it worse when people are trying to not own up to shit that they obviously did. They not try to earn up to shit that they were a part of. I think that creates a situation and that causes more harm. But back to the 21 Savage shit. Oh wait, hold on. Rowdy said keep your formula non-biased. I am like the most non-biased person I've seen on YouTube. I'm gonna tell you the funny shit. All right, so I'm gonna show you some funny shit. Yeah. I be putting people. I be giving people clout or whatever the fuck. I don't care. Hold on, let me see. Who dropped this video?
I could hear men's thoughts.
Gossip
you
Girl.
didn't tell us.
All right, Gossip Girl already got it. That's cool. I'm still gonna drop my video though. So let me show you something. This is how I'm gonna show you. Like, this is the bullshit that I gotta put up with on an everyday basis. Apparently, because I cover Sarah, who I don't even make no money off of her videos. I make zero money off. Put it like this: if I do a video on Sarah, right, and it gets the amount of views that if I did a different video, I make like good money on. I make. It's not even worth. It's not worth it. Only reason why I do her videos is because y'all be wanting me to do her videos, to be honest with you. I don't got no beef with her or nothing like that. And I don't got a crush on her neither. She's a cutie, but you know, whatever. There's a lot of females out there that's cuties. Anyway, so this particular person right here leaves a comment. This is the type of shit I gotta deal with. Look at that. You're not gonna get an interview, which I'm probably not, and I'm actually moved on. And as you can see, I just interviewed my son the other day, real short interview. I interviewed Jamila Davis. These people are like public figures in the realm of you know, going more towards a political thing. I would say they have more notoriety, but whatever. This person right here says you're not gonna get the interview to them. Also interviewed the Bronx Borough president. So I mean, I don't know why anybody would think that I'm dying to get this interview. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. Um, you're not gonna get the interview and them cheeks. Cut it out, Captain. Okay, so this is what I gotta say about that. Do you know how many freaking do you know how many freaking texts I get a day of people asking me about her? Do you know? Do do you know how many freaking texts I get with people sending me information about her? Like, okay, I might do one Sarah video for like every 20 pieces of information somebody send me. I might do one video. Show you something real quick. Views been down, whatever. So I'm gonna let y'all see some of this, right? So just because because you already know me, right? So look, that video is demonetized. I already knew I wasn't gonna make no money off that video. My song, Bow Wow, 6ix9ine live stream, me talking about some shit. Snow live stream, Shotty, Snow or 6ix9ine, I don't know. Live stream, like I did one video about her. And how long? Niggas just hate me. The shit is retarded. So apparently, if I do any videos about her at all, that means that I want to smash. So I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I don't even. I have. That's the first video I did on her in like months. I'm not sure if the hate's for her or not months, but weeks. I'm not sure if the hate's for her or if the hate's for me. I'm not 100% honest because people just hate her, and I have no idea why. Well, now I'm kind of seeing why people are mad at her. But you know, that's between her and her team. They doing the thing that they think they need to do. So it is what it is. Oh, he did? Well, fuck him. But that's not the point. You understand what I'm saying? Dude, I'm not trying to. I don't want to know how many problems that is. I'm trying to meet a female, right? That don't want no problems. Not no disrespect to any female that's on the internet beefing all day. But I'm trying to meet a female that don't want no problems. I'm not trying to meet somebody that's beefing all day. Not that she don't got a good reason, because people are always messing with her. Let's just be clear on that. Well, but what up, Windy City Smoker? I don't get that many emails with haters, but they be all over every other platform. If anybody emails me hate, I'm just gonna block their ass. You already know that. So I guess the people that want to like tell me hate, I'm not even gonna read the email. They just wasted like 20 minutes. What the fuck? Yeah, we time people for using the M-bomb. Just gonna throw that out there. Just like Quay is about to get timed out right now. Right as we're talking about it, he used the M-bomb. There you go. There you go. Oh, but he used it to say that we don't use it no more. Well, you're gonna have to eat that time out though, Quay. We replaced the M-bomb with fish-eyed fool. What's up, Michael? What did Kim and them say? I could just imagine. Why did you time her out for saying 21 Savage will be protected by DACA if he didn't have a felony? Why was that a reason to time her out? Oh, she asked that twice. All right, whatever. Good for her. No, DACA's for children. Ain't it? Ain't DACA for children? Some shit like that? He a grown adult now. I believe DACA's for children. I'm not 100% sure. Um, well, he's not really British. He's from an island that's, well, I guess he's British. Oh, he be protected? Well, I guess he'd be protected. There you go. Um, okay, so if y'all ever notice, anytime I do an interview with somebody and I think that they're about to say something that's going to incriminate themselves, I usually let them know, are you sure you want to say this? I don't encourage it. I'm like, look, man, are you sure that you're going to say this right here? Because I'm not trying to get nobody jammed up. I don't think anybody else is trying to get anybody jammed up, but I have pretty good comprehension skills, and I don't want to make money off of other people's downfall. So I'm not trying to prop you up to knock you down. So that's just me. Like, perfect example. The other day, I'm gonna tell you some funny shit happened with Sarah, right? So Sarah was supposed to be going on the CC show. I don't know nothing about the CC show. I've just been hearing about the CC show, right? I heard it's pretty good. I heard a lot of people fuck with it. Shout out to them niggas. Part of my language. Shout out to that guy or whatever his team is or whatever they're doing over there. Shout out to that because I've actually been hearing some good stuff about them. But I've also been hearing that it's like a shock channel. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, they flaming people all day. They I don't know how to say it. They no, they talking shit all day. You understand what I'm saying? Like they're really aggressive. You understand what I'm saying? So I heard Sarah was supposed to be on it because somebody texted me the shit. Because somebody texted me the shit. I was like, oh, you know, Sarah's gonna be on CC. And then right after I found out Sarah. So right after I found out Sarah was gonna be on Force. Have you ever attempted to interview any of the original Treyway members? Um Snow Billy is an original Treyway member. Is that good enough? And I interviewed Mrs. Treyway. I tried to interview Billy Otto, but he wants to get paid, and I don't pay people for interviews, so I'm not even gonna ask him again. What kind of shit is that? I'm a YouTube content creator. I'm not NBC. I'm not paying nobody to do an interview. I'm interviewing politicians. I'm interviewing I got big drug dealers from the 80s that's about to come on the show. And they're just doing interviews. But I'm gonna go, no disrespect to Billy Otto, but I'm gonna go pay Billy Otto to do an interview. I'm not doing that. That don't even make sense. I'm gonna pay him to help him get his own name popping. What kind of sense does that make? Shout out to Susan Bortz. She says, thanks to Jack for hitting the streets for us. Yeah, you already know. I'm out there. See, that's a place that Sarah should have been. Why wasn't Sarah out there? Why wasn't Billy Otto out there? Why wasn't Treyway out there? Just in general. You understand what I'm saying? Why weren't they out there? You know what I'm saying? Why weren't they out there? Why wasn't 50 Cent out there? Why wasn't Casanova out there? You understand what I'm saying? Why? Why weren't these New York rappers out there? Why? It was like they was out there for 7 days, Kim and them. So 50 Cent did an interview that lasted for 7 straight days, Kim and them. That's what happened. They was out there since Monday, since like Monday or Tuesday. So let's say they was out there Tuesday, right? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So they was out there 6 days. 6 days, Kim and them. So hold on. So 50 Cent did an interview that lasted 6 straight days. Ah, okay. So yeah, why weren't they out there? Why weren't, especially any rapper in New York City that had to go through the criminal justice system, why were you not out there? And people talk trash about my son. How? How is everybody not on my son back? How is everybody not messing with my son? How? Because he arguing with academics? Academics is, I was about to say academics is putting niggas in jail, but that's not true and shit. That was just a joke. But academics is messing with people and then they getting locked up in jail. That's a better way to put it. This dude, he out here on the front lines. And he was cool as shit. And I thought he was gonna be taller. Funny as shit. Yo, not for nothing. So I'm standing there and shit. As I'm about to do the interview, the nigga looked down at my feet and was like, yo, those Pumas is fly. That shit was dope. Shout out to my son. That shit was dope. I was about to do the interview. I was standing there. I was like, all right, hold on. Because I was having, it was, okay, so basically what happened was, in the beginning of the day, when I was trying to get the interviews with people, everybody was putting me off. But I ended up shooting all of my footage. Like, I had no more footage. You understand what I'm saying? So I had to go through my camera. One, I had to go through my camera and find stuff to erase so I could shoot more footage. Two, my batteries was dying and I had no charging for my actual phone and I had no charging for my cameras. Well, I mean, my 2 cameras on my phone, on my 2 phones, my camera had no charge. You understand what I'm saying? So they waiting all the way to the end of the day where I didn't have. Shout out to Kim and them with the donation. So they waited all the way to the end of the day. You understand what I'm saying? So, anyway, so when I was going through my camera because I had to erase stuff so I could be able to interview. Shout out to Susan Bortz with the donation. She said, well, Kim and them, is that hugs? I don't know what that is. Is that feet or hands? Anyway, shout out to Susan Bortz, respect for my son, giving Jack an interview. Hell yeah. I was down there trying to ask people about their thoughts on the shit, and they were just looking at me like, I was just like, all right, whatever. Just kept it pushing. Just kept it pushing. See, when you put up a wall, I'm not going to try to fight through the wall. I'm going to say, all right, I'm going to go around it. You understand what I'm saying? All right, you're going to cut off an alley or cut off a route. Okay, I go the other way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta make shit work. I don't have time to try to figure out how to make you work. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to Ant with the donation. He said, for Kim and the beef we got. Oh, and Kim got beef. Yeah, I don't got time to try to make you work. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if I can't make, like, I'm going to talk. Like, I'm going to tell you some funny shit. I'm going to show you just how funny niggas is. So I walked up to some dude that was there. I don't know if he was a councilman or whatever he was. So I walked up to him and I was like, yeah, I would like to give you an interview. I said, Jack Frost, BBN Network, YouTube content creator. I'd like to ask you a couple of questions or whatever the case is. So when I asked him, he said, hold on a minute. And then the nigga just turned around and started having like a willy-nilly conversation with people. I said, all right, whatever. Walked away, went to go do some other stuff. And then I see him like lingering around me, like talking on his phone. Like he really wasn't talking on the phone, but he was lingering around, like waiting for me to come ask him for another interview. But I wasn't even thinking about it. I was already moved on to something else. You understand what I'm saying? Because after I couldn't go that way, I gotta figure out to do other stuff. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not just standing around waiting for you. You trying to waste my time. I don't want to waste your time, but I don't want you to waste my time. How does that work? I asked another lady for an interview. She does absolutely like black lady. She just like held her nose up to me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Shout out to my son. Shout out to Jamila Davis. Jamila Davis, right? Let me make sure I'm getting her name right. Shout out to them. Because you got these other people that's down there that keep talking about how they talking about for women's rights, and I mean not women's rights, well, all type of different rights, right? But when you go and you try to talk to them and you try to ask them some questions, so the people that don't know, Jamila Davis said, so the people that don't know could be better informed, they hold their nose up to you like they too good to talk to you. You understand what I'm saying? So shout out to my son. Facts. Shout out to Jamila Davis. Not only did she freaking give me an interview, she also emailed me some footage. Come on. She emailed the same footage 3 times. She want to make sure I got it. Respect. I believe that was the lady that she didn't want to talk to me. I'm telling you what it is. Hold on. Let me make sure. Let me look up. I'm telling you what it is. I'm not trying to knock her. I'm not trying to talk shit. But y'all already know. I'm going to tell you what it is. Hold on. Let me look up her number. Let me look up her name. Yandy Davis. How you say her name? Yandy Smith. What the fuck is wrong? Why is my phone going so? I don't know. Maybe I didn't speak to her. I don't know. I think I seen her. I think this is the lady I seen. Hold on. Am I spelling her name right? What the hell? Why is it? No. She was already gone by the time I got there. They already pepper spray her or something. I think they already pepper spray her. She wasn't there when I got there. She's pretty. She wasn't there, but there was some other female that was there. And I was like, I tried to talk to her, and then she was like just passing me off, like, you know what I'm saying? Because she was she was a black woman, she was short. Then she like gave me like the fucked up look one time, like, you know what I'm saying? When I said she was ready to talk to all the white reporters, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all how these people are though. She was ready to talk to all the white reporters. All the white reporters, she was ready to talk to them. All the white people with the cameras, all the white people with the microphones, she was ready to talk to them. You understand what I'm saying? But when I came around, she wasn't ready to talk to me though. I got too much melanin for her. I'm not talking about Yandy Smith. I'm talking about somebody else. So it's all good. I don't even know the lady's name. Matter of fact, I do know I know how to get the lady's name, but I'm gonna be quiet on it. So I'm not trying to throw shade at her. But that's how they was doing me. When it was the white people that wanted to talk to them, they was all too happy to stand there for an hour talking to the white people. Yep, Tamika Mallory. Yep, that's who it was. Tamika Mallory. She couldn't talk to me though. That was crazy. And I'm not trying to diss her or nothing like that, but when it was the white people that wanted to talk to her, she had all the time in the world. But when a black man like me wanted to come up to her and talk to her, you know, she couldn't talk to me though. It is what it is. Shout out to her. And she was just giving me the dirtiest looks. You know, shout out to her. I'm not mad at her. You know what I'm saying? She don't gotta talk to me. Ain't nobody gotta talk to me. But you know what I'm saying? I'm saying how you like, I can't believe you now when you tell me that you for black people. You understand what I'm saying? I can't believe you. I can't believe you now when you tell me that you for prison reform. I can't believe you. Like, that's me because I personally saw something. You understand what I'm saying? So I can't believe you. If other people want to believe you, more power. But I can't believe you. You understand what I'm saying? I asked her twice, and I was the only person I asked twice. I asked her twice. She shut me down both times. I can't believe you. What up, Chunky? I can't believe you. I mean, I'm not trying to knock you. I'm not trying to disrespect you. I'm pretty sure you're good at your job. I guess you need to be insulated. I don't know, but I can't believe you. Let's call Zeke. Zeke, see what Zeke got to say about any of this shit. I don't know where my fucking thing is. Hold on 1 second. Let me see. I wish I could see her face when she finds us. Nah, she's not gonna care. I don't know. I'm telling you, like, I'm not trying to throw shade. I'm really not trying to throw shade. But every single time one of them white reporters or them white people held out a microphone and tried to come talk to her, she was all too quick to stop and talk to them. I'm speaking facts. When I came up to her, she was actually talking with somebody. I think we was on live. And when I came up and I held the camera, the live stream camera, she actually turned her back to me and started talking in the other direction. You understand what I'm saying? Like, why? You understand what I'm saying? Like, she actually turned her back to me. Like, you saw that, right, J-Mo? She actually turned her back to me. Like, I came over. She was talking to everybody like this. I stood right there, had the camera. She was talking to everybody like this. And then she just turned her back and like this and turned her back to me and started talking. And I was just like, why? Like, like, why? But, you know, shout out to her. Hold on. I'm not mad. I'm not hating. I'm just, you know, I'm putting shit in proper perspective. That's it. Just putting shit in proper perspective. These are the same people that you let an opportunity arise for them to come out and they talk about how black people are being impoverished or how black people aren't getting the same opportunities as other races, right? Same people that's going to come out and talk about that. But when she had the opportunity to give a black entrepreneur an opportunity, she decided she didn't want to give me an opportunity. So it's however you want to take it. You seen that, right, Letitia? Like, I don't know what I did to that woman. Facts. I do not know what I did to Tamika Mallory. I don't know her. That was my first time ever seeing her in person. I've never spoken on her. Never. I have no idea what I did to her. Zero idea. I don't know what her problem with me is. Yandy Smith is a looker. The page was still open when I picked up my phone. I'm not creeping. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of pissed me off that girl said that about me the other day. I don't never want to speak to her again. That's a fact. If I go somewhere and she's there, I'm gonna purposely avoid her. That's a fact. Shout out to Susan Bortz with the donation.
Yo.
What up, yo?
What up, was goody?
Sure.
What the fuck the deal is? I was not chilling, man. Chilling, man. Just, you know, I got a couple of good hours off, man. Ooh, I bust my butt all weekend. But, you know, salute to the chat. Salute to everybody in the chat. I pray for those in MDC, you know what I'm saying? Deep, that's some deep stuff, man. That shows you the power of a man can have in a jail. And what they do now, y'all see when they shut these jails down. This is what they do, and it's up to their discretion.
Shit. Oh, sorry about that. Hold on. I didn't mean to hide Weezy. I hit him by accident. I didn't mean to hide him. Sorry about that, Weezy. I unhid you. I just meant to give you a timeout. I'm sorry about that. So,
salute to everybody that's out there. My son, Tamika Mallory. You know what I'm saying? Andy, she got pepper spray. You know what I'm saying?
Hold this down. Hold this down for me for a minute. You got this.
You know what I'm saying? You know, A lot of people got people who's or loved ones that's in the federal system that go through this on a daily basis in these different states, but it doesn't get exposed. But now it's in New York City, and now it's finally getting exposed, man. And the messed up part about this is the only person that can make this warden do his job is most likely the attorney general or the president. And it seems like nobody seems to be putting pressure on them. You know what I'm saying? But you learn something from this. You got to stop filling their jails up. They do what they want to do in their facilities. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at the learning experience. I mean, that's just how, you know what I'm saying? You got to look at these experiences that these people, they be this weird, man. Like, they refuse to. And now they're giving them clearances. They're doing certain things, but they're doing it piece by piece. Like, that's crazy, man. The power that a man can have. And it's like no Department of Justice is not making him do nothing. So I'm pretty sure this ain't the only facility that things like this has ever happened, where we're just shutting it down. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I don't believe that. I believe it goes across these countries, across the country. Huh?
Actually, I have somebody that I might be bringing on to the Tonight Show that actually was in the MDC and when they had a similar situation like this before.
Okay. I think it's the first time, man. I think it's just that nobody really says nothing about this stuff. But these are our loved ones. So I believe that African Americans and Browns and just everybody that has people that's been to these facilities, we need to address this. This has to be brought to the public. You know what I'm saying? The public eye. Because it's like, I'm telling you, it could be Indiana somewhere. They do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Right. But we'll never hear about it. So we just think like, oh, God, that's unhumane. First time. No. This is an ongoing. They do what they want to do when they want to do it, man. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. The power. It just be power, man. It's sad, man. So all right, hold on a second.
Yeah, but definitely, this definitely goes on all the time. All the time. This is not anything new. Anybody that thinks that this is anything new, you just don't know. The only difference is that right now it's happening in a city that's so big. And because of, think about it like this. This is another thing I don't think people are really paying attention to. If not for the fact that we had that cold snap, with people with enough attention really have been brought to this. Shout out to Vix with the donation. She said donating for the beautiful poem I heard this morning. Life smells like sun dust, freedom. It reminded me of the person of the prison situation. Life and strength, love to all. Shout out to you. Shout out to Vix. What I think often is people, they think that this is just a situation that happened only in New York. The fuck?
Hello?
Yeah, you hung up?
Nah, yeah. Somebody, it was a quick call. Somebody do something. But yeah, man, you have to pray. You know what I'm saying? You got to pray, man. I see they did the okie doke to 21 Savage. That was crazy. They finally realized his visa was up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. We have to protect ourselves. Like, we have to protect ourselves. You see, the bags don't mean nothing. You can get all the bags you want. They'll still find a way to take it all away from you. You know what I'm saying? So, you got to be mindful of that, man. The situation with the young boy, with the federal situation, Daniel, still me. I don't know. Just court transcripts is public record, but his case is still sealed. If I can't say who he's telling on, then I can't say he's telling yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just can't do me. I just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Until when somebody asks me, because I'm 45 and been in the life of crime for so long, yo, Zeke, yeah, you say he's telling, who he telling on? He copped out and said he's gonna cooperate. Oh, okay. You see what I'm saying? But everything else is sealed. I can't. I gotta fall back and see how this play out. I pray that he don't testify against them guys. I pray. But until then, I'm still on the he ain't telling yet. That's just for my criminalistic ways until I personally see different. Court transcripts don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? He copped out. When you plead out to a conspiracy, that's what you're pleading out to. They said you did a crime in the second degree with 8 people. You're copping out to that charge. On this such and such date, me and such, yeah, I sold a key of cocaine. This is what you're copping out to. So, with that being said, he pleaded out. Now we got to see if he's going to be Sammy the Bull. You know what I'm saying? You got to see.
Okay, so
the next court date.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this. So I seen an interview with 50 Cent. 50 Cent said the dude tell it. 50 Cent
doesn't
said,
matter if he tell it, but anybody telling me because this is what's out there. It's just good conversation. Nobody knows what's going on with them public documents. 50 Cent's not God. You hear me?
Okay, but 50 Cent said,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay, but I'm just telling you what 50 Cent said.
I seen it too. Now I seen what he said. Yo, he not from the street. Other than I seen that.
Okay, but
it doesn't matter what he say. It's what we gotta see. Let's say he doesn't even get a chance to tell. Then what we gotta say? He was just, you know what I'm saying? Let's see how it play out.
Okay. So what 50 Cent said was, now there's even new names added to the indictment that wasn't even there. The nigga said he telling on shit that that there wasn't even any crimes, that it wasn't even on the original indictment.
Okay. Even though 50 Cent said that, right? So needless to say, can we say was 50 Cent telling on Supreme when he kept making those funny raps and those weird raps?
I said he was telling
we can't say that. We can say the same thing. So basically what you say 50 Cent is that you was doing the same shit that this guy.
I'm just telling you what 50 Cent said.
Yeah, I'm listening to that stuff, man. I got to see different. That's just me. Salute to 50 though. Southside. You know what I'm saying? I have to see different. You know what I'm saying? 50's a rapper. He been in the street. He gets millions of dollars. Listen, bro, he copped out to something he said on camera. That's what he copped out to because he couldn't beat that. That's something they presented to him. He couldn't get around that. He said a 30 stack, 30, boom, boom, boom. They got to tell him, okay, we're not going to indict soon because they're copping out to this. That's why he's not on an indictment because he pleaded out. You hear me? He copped out to it. He couldn't get around. He couldn't get around that. That's just facts. The only 2 charges they really got him on is that and that Kia Hammer. Everything else is nobody cares about. But the 2 charges he got 6'9" on is that him saying that shit about Chief Keef and that Kia Hammer. Now the Kia Hammer got nothing to do with them niggas. That's a whole other scenario. Maybe he's telling on that. We gotta see how it play out. I don't care what Jesus say right now. We don't know who he's telling on, bro. You hear me? We don't know if somebody else might have told on who to be. We don't know. Am I right? We don't know. We're just assuming it's because it wasn't doing out there. It makes sense. Why would he cop out to that for a year? Because they told him, listen, nigga, you put the boom, the informant said this, that, and third, and boom. So basically, since you copping out, you out of here, but them niggas, you gotta snatch them niggas up. All he did was admit his guilt to that situation because he was on camera saying, I got a 30 stack on you. Come on, bro. That's the feds, B. The feds do what they want to do when they want to do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't go by what these niggas are saying, bro. These niggas is millionaires. That's like saying 50 told on Supreme. You know what I'm saying? Come on, you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Like, you didn't get interviewed by the feds? Like, what you know, dog? Salute to 50, bro. You know what I'm saying? In this situation, I gotta have integrity. You know what I'm saying? And my street integrity, of being in the street for 25 years, I gotta see him get on the stand. I can't go off of what Soulja Boy's saying. I can't go off of what 50's saying. I can't go with J. Blige's feeling. I gotta go by what I know. You know what I'm saying? And in Illinois, he's still not in witness protection program. TMZ reporting everything else, right? So why not y'all report he's in protection witness program? Come on, bro. But, salute to him. So when you cop out, your force, you here for us?
Yeah, I'm here.
This is how it goes in the feds. My man had 20 co-defendants in Troy, New York in the early 90s. He showed me his paperwork. There's 2 paperworks. There's your court minutes, and then there's your actual case. That goes play by play and who's what and who did what and who told on you in the setup. All right? Now, when you cop out, you're at a certain point scale. You know what I'm saying? They go lighter on the point scale when you plead out because they can't give you the maximum. Their whole goal is when you cop out, they're trying to give you the minimum. Like say my maximum might be 20 years, but the minimum is 10. You know what I'm saying? So what we're saying now is when somebody cops out in a conspiracy, when they got 10 co-defendants and they just cop out and plead out, they're snitching when they didn't tell? A snitch is different from somebody who just actually pleaded out to their federal offense. Like, fuck that, I'm not doing 30 years for this shit. I'm copping out. Now, does it make it bad on their co-defendants? Not at all, unless he cops out like, I'm going to tell on these niggas, you know what I mean? In which they move you from any population to put you in protection witness program because you can't get touched because your family can sue the federal government. That's how this shit go. When you cooperate, they move you not to a facility with rapos and ex-cops. They put you in protection witness where there's no way nobody can find out where you at. You know what I'm saying? If he copped out the blue and the baby mother don't know he copped out, that means that he's not in the protection witness program because he has to consult with because he got kids by him. Yo, what's up? What you gonna do? I'm about to sign in. Are you signing in the program with me? Because you can't be out here running around because you might get hurt. So obviously, if she's not in the protection witness program, that nigga is not telling yet. And if he's telling, he's gonna tell not on them niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's just my look on it, bro. I've seen niggas paperwork before. You know what I'm saying? Anybody I seen telling on my niggas, they was in protection witness. They moved them out the way. But we just got people going over what TMZ saying because Harv's a lawyer. So they swear Harv got all the sources. Okay, salute to you, Harv. But you still have not produced one thing. Who is 6ix9ine telling on? Who you told on, bro? Who do you know that he's telling on? Please. I know I might be talking too much, but please tell me who's telling on.
Dude, I've already told you who they said he told on. That's not good enough. So don't make a difference for me. I'm not going to go back and forth on it.
But the young boy Peoples is telling me that's not his Peoples. That's where he's from. Is like nah. He just got snatched up. But boom, that shit went down. They assume he's telling. I think he's telling, but we don't know the truth yet. We got to see the paperwork. That's what niggas in the village telling me. Yo, he should watch the little nigga. I don't know, Zeke. I don't know. I called my man that where the little nigga's from. You know what I mean? He's the OG over there. He said, yo, fuck 6ix9ine, but I can't say he's telling you Zeke because the word haven't got back that 6ix9ine is actually the one telling on him. You know what I'm saying? I get back to you on that. So when my man tell me that, I gotta fall back. I say no more. Don't have some integrity, Zeke. Don't be talking about he's a rat bastard he don't tell. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I gotta see the paperwork. I know the nigga moms, you know what I'm saying? This is lies you talking about. You get what I'm saying? We gonna go off. I'm not going, but he said, "See, don't go off the transcript." I say no more. So that's just my direction on that. It's still, I gotta see more. Until then, fuck it. Y'all fully telling, he telling. My eyes, he ain't telling yet. Until I see more. Can my opinion be respected on that?
Nobody didn't say they wasn't respecting your opinion. You just choose to cut me off every time I was gonna talk. I'm not.
Yeah, that's all right, bro.
Nah,
right.
I'm not yelling.
That's right.
I'm not doing the yelling thing. I wasn't telling you your opinion wasn't respected. But if you think respecting your opinion is agreeing with you, then I'm just not going to talk.
You ain't got to agree with me. You don't have to agree with me. You're a grown man. You don't have to agree with me,
but
dog.
I was trying to talk. But whenever I'm trying to talk, you cut me off. So
because I want to hear about 50 Cent, bro.
I'm not turning this into a yelling match. That's it.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. Exactly. You don't have to agree with me. That's how life goes. You don't have to agree with nothing I'm saying.
But I'm also not going to turn this into I'm yelling, trying to yell over you. I'm not doing that.
All right. So what's up, dog? What's up, man? What's up?
Now,
what's up?
what 50 Cent is saying,
so we're gonna go with you.
now what 50 Cent is saying is this, right? I'm not saying 50 Cent knows what's going on. I'm not telling you that he's telling the truth. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying what 50 Cent was saying. Now, 50 Cent is about the third person that I heard that would have information on this situation that has said that he is telling it all. Shout out to UK. That's the third person that would have information on said situation. And as we all know, everybody thinks that 50 Cent is got the line to the FBI, don't they? That is usually the assumption that people are making. 50 Cent has a line to the FBI. Now, 50 Cent is the third person that I have spoken, one I've spoken to, two I've heard say it, that Takashi 6ix9ine is telling. He's not just telling, but he's telling everything. And and 50 Cent's proof was, or point was, is that Takashi 6ix9ine is telling on shit allegedly, that isn't even in the indictment. There's people getting scooped up right now from his words about shit that ain't even in the indictment. So I don't know how we're gonna say he's not telling at all.
That's you. That's what exactly your opinion. My opinion is 50 Cent's not God and 50 Cent's not the Attorney General. 50 Cent's talking from
now you're right. We can't talk about anything but the stuff you agree with. My fault.
No, it's not that. It's that you want me to agree to that. I'm not agreeing to that shit. Fuck that. He ain't telling you. That ain't saying I sold crack for 20 years now. Oh, get out of here, man.
What are you?
But you're right, though.
I didn't ask you to agree with anything.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Oh, man, yo. This is a terrible. All right. We're going to close this out. I'm going to get lunch.
Yeah, get some lunch, man.
We're going to close this out.
I don't care about what 50 saying, man.
What I'm saying is this. This is all I'm saying. Am I freezing? Am I freezing? Can anybody hear me? I'm freezing, right? I thought I was freezing. Yeah, I thought I was freezing. All right, good. We coming back. All right, so thank you, YouTube, for freezing us at that point, because that didn't make no sense. All right, so this is what I'm trying to say, just so we can be clear on this. I've heard from a reliable source, and also when you have, didn't academics also say he was snitching? Didn't academics also say that? Just curious, didn't academics also say he was snitching? Did his own baby mama come out and say he was snitching? I think academics did. No. Academics has been saying he wasn't snitching, but I think academics did. But that's not who I was talking about, though. I think academics did. JMO, academics did, right? I'm pretty sure academics said it. Go. No. Yeah, he defended it, but he said he was doing it. The Channel 4 News said he was snitching all the way in LA. Look, this is what I'm trying to say. This is it, because this is all I'm trying to say. I'm not saying that he is snitching. I think he's telling. All right. And I already exhibited all the different reasons why I think he's telling. It's not in his best interest right now to not be telling, because one, he doesn't have a lawyer. Two, he had to take a deal. You think the federal government is going to give you a deal where it's going to be favorable to you and you ain't locking other people up? I mean, let's just say that, right? So 50 Cent comes out Yes, the paperwork actually says he's snitching. That's a fact. But you know, he's not snitching. 50 Cent comes out and says that there are people getting locked up that isn't even in the indictment. I think this is the first time 50 Cent has really spoke on this case, isn't it? Do anybody else know any other time 50 Cent spoke on this case? Has 50 Cent spoke on this case before now? Because I don't know. I don't follow 50. I know he said jokes, but I know I've heard he said jokes, but I don't know him to have actually spoke on the case. He made jokes only, right? This is the first time I've seen him actually speak on the case. He spoke on the case, and 50 said he's going to tell on everything. 50 also said, hold on, let me get the why don't I look for the audio?
Look, you know, I feel. I don't think how. Like 6ix9ine is not from the street. Mm-hmm. All right. I liked him because, like, I liked Soulja Boy. Like when he came, I looked and I was like, he's 16 years old. He produced the record, made the dance, got his homeboy, and then shot it. I want to see him have a hit. That guy that does it. Like, I couldn't do that at 16. Mm-hmm. You know, so I thought he had something in, like, I was like, yo, he's special. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They do all that. And then with 6ix9ine, his imaging was stronger than the music. Mm-hmm. Because middle America, the people that actually purchasing hip hop music, they can dye their hair blonde and then dye their hair those colors. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? And then they see them in the element that they've been. Hip hop allows you to be on a safari and get close enough to the animals without being in danger. And they seeing him in the safari, in the middle of the whole pack, and you cooking, and the little homies he had around him. And I say it because when I use little, only because they like my crew's baby brothers. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Little, they're younger. Mm-hmm. The next litter. Gotcha. Of it was around. Mm-hmm. They don't go. Mm-hmm. So while he was talking, that's why he would say, "Suck 'em up." Mm-hmm. Anybody say something, suck 'em up. Because you know for sure they're gonna do it. They'll do it. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, let's see if this is the one.
I feel like he's gonna tell on everything. Mm-hmm. That was the part that wasn't even in the indictment. I feel like he's gonna tell on everything. Mm-hmm. That was the part that wasn't even in the indictment. The stuff that they're saying that he's talking about is not in the indictment. I feel like he's gonna tell on everything. Mm-hmm. That was the part that wasn't even in the indictment. The stuff that they're saying that he's talking about is not in the indictment, so he's offering that. I feel like he's gonna tell on everything. Mm-hmm. That was the part that wasn't even in the indictment. The stuff that they're saying that he's talking about is not in the indictment, so he's offering that along with everything else. I feel like he's gonna tell on everything. Mm-hmm. That was the part that wasn't even in the indictment. The stuff that they're saying that he's talking about is not in the indictment, so he's offering that along with everything else, and then they added those new people to the indictment.
I'm gonna let y'all hear the end. Now, once again, I'm not talking about the point. I'm not talking about the part where he says, I feel, see, this is the problem when you're talking to somebody and they cutting you off and they not letting you finish your thought. You never finish your thought. I feel like he's going to tell on everything. The part that they, something or other, wasn't even in the indictment.
I feel like he's going to tell on everything. That was the part that wasn't even in the indictment.
Something that he told on wasn't even in the indictment. So he's already, okay, real quick. When he says, I feel like he's going to tell on everything, that's implying that he already told something. Why would you think that he's going to tell on everything if he hasn't told on anything? Think about that. Why would you feel like he's going to tell on everything if he hasn't told on anything? Okay, think about that. Okay, I know people feel whatever way you want to feel, but why would he say, I feel like he's going to tell on everything if he had not told on anything yet? I feel like he's going to tell on everything.
Tell on everything. That was the part that wasn't even in the indictment. The stuff that they're saying that he's talking about is not in the indictment.
So he's talking. He's talking. It's not even in the indictment. He's talking. See, Zeke brought something to my attention the other day, and I was trying to lead him down that path so we could discuss that thing, but we weren't able to get there because he was stuck on me saying that 50 Cent said something. But listen, one more time, and I'm going to play it all the way through this time.
On everything. That was the part that wasn't even in the indictment. The stuff that they're saying that he's talking about is not in the indictment. So he's offering that along with everything else. And then they added those new people to the indictment.
Listen to what he's saying. I'm going to play it again. Shout out to LOD versus the internet. That's where I got this from. Listen to what 50 is saying. That's what I think people don't listen. Listen to what 50 is saying. I feel like he's going to tell on everything. That basically implies that he's told on something. The stuff that he's saying isn't even in the indictment. So so he's saying something, and the stuff that he's talking about isn't even in the indictment. Along with, I don't understand. Like, this is what I mean. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like he's gonna tell on everything. That was the part that wasn't even in the indictment. The stuff that they're saying that he's talking about is not in the indictment. So he's offering that along with everything else. And then they added those new people to the.
He's offering that along with everything else. I don't know what anybody else is. I don't know what anybody else is listening to. See, now the other day, Zeke calls me up and comes up with tells me some dope shit that I think he's 100% on point with, and I'm trying to get us to there so we could discuss that thing with total clarity. And if he would have just let me talk about the freaking 50 Cent thing for a second, we would have got there, and you could have seen exactly why Zeke is an asset to the damn show. For all who didn't know. But we couldn't get there because he was too stuck on fucking 50 Cent. Listen again.
I feel like he's gonna tell on everything. That was the part that wasn't even in the indictment. The stuff that they're saying that he's talking about is not in the indictment. So he's offering that along with everything else. And then they added those new people.
He's offering that along with everything else. He's offering that with everything else along with, and then they added new names to the indictment. This is what 50 is saying. I'm not saying 50 is telling the truth, but how would that benefit 50 to go on a show and talk about this and not know what the fuck he's talking about? And in addition, no, Chief Keef shit was on the indictment. He's saying the shit ain't on the indictment. Let's listen again.
I feel like he's gonna tell on everything. That was the part that wasn't even in the indictment. The stuff that they're saying that he's talking about is not in the indictment, so he's offering that along with everything else, and then they added those new people in the indictment.
Right now, you can
see, this is the problem that we have, right? People want to pick and choose who they believe. People want to pick and choose who they want to get information from. Now, you're trying to tell me 50 Cent, a fucking millionaire, a guy who can literally give somebody $100,000 just to tell them some information on some bullshit, is not going to be able to get this information? One. Two, and it's public knowledge on top of that. He would just literally just need to send somebody down to a... Two, somebody who's actually probably able to talk to Takashi 6ix9ine. He doesn't know none of this stuff, right? There's no way 50 could know, but some other niggas, they can know. But 50, who has all the resources behind him, 50, who has a ton of fucking resources, there's no way he can know, though. It's impossible for 50 Cent to find out this stuff. A guy who has all these resources, all this money, has made a lot of connections and have a lot of friends everywhere. There's no way he can know. It's just absolutely impossible for 50 Cent to find any of this stuff out. That ain't gonna happen. How can 50 know? We're gonna listen to it one more time because I just want everybody to think about what he's saying. Wait, who do you want me to talk? Yes, and when has anybody ever heard 50 Cent sound this serious? When? I don't think I've ever heard 50 Cent sound this serious. Ever. Maybe when he's acting in a movie. I don't even think he sound that serious then, because he's not that good of an actor. Like, I'm not saying, look, this is the point that I'm trying to make. I don't know if the nigga's snitching, but there's paperwork saying that he's cooperating, right? I got a video coming out today on this. And on the video, I'm going to break down something that it says in the actual paperwork. And then after I break it down, you tell me what y'all think. But I have a video coming out today on this. I was going to drop the video yesterday, but I was just busy. I was out in the field, and then it took me forever to get back to the lab.
Party people. What up, Mr. Franz?
What up, man?
Shout out to Takashi for telling on niggas, I guess. Or whatever he did. Nobody knows yet. Whatever. I don't care about that. No offense. Oh yeah, and Friday night when what's the guy name? Didn't answer the phone. I was about to call in and hold it down, but Real Talk Media, you know, he more knowledgeable on this shit. So shout out to the chat. You know, it's a bounty on my head now, right?
Where at?
Mrs. Kim West has a real legit problem with me because I timed her out earlier because she kept asking the same question. And then she said, why you timed me out? She also said last week that you shouldn't have no mods or nothing. That's just like a shot at me. But she said she'll offer you what, like $300 to ask me questions or $500 to time me out for 3 weeks?
3 weeks
Hey,
straight?
I'm doing great. I am doing great. That's a lot.
Wait,
yeah.
3 weeks straight or just periodically? That's the question.
No, she wanted 3 weeks straight. I don't even think that's enough. But shit, I told her she got to at least do 200 a week to get me timed out for 3 weeks. Hey, Kim got the bounty on my head. Said she want to ask me questions on why I time people out. And you know, when she says that, I'm like, Kim, you've been here just as long as me. Kim been here for a long time. You know she has. I seen her damn YouTube page first. I said, hey, Mr. Frost, check out Kim and M's YouTube page. Didn't I tell you? Told you that shit in like fucking July or something. But anyway, yeah, so Kim said she's never heard me explain any of the rules. Well, Miss Kim, I'm not going to explain shit to you because you should have already known that. And you said I curse a lot too. So shit is the only word I'm going to say, and I ain't going to say it again. So Miss Kim, I got mad love for you and everything. We don't have to agree on everything, but that don't mean I hate you or nothing. But thanks for putting the bounty on my head. That makes me feel good. You know, offered $500 to get me out of here for 3 weeks.
Time out. 1 second. John Dro, she's been talking about stuff people haven't agreed with all day. She hasn't got timed out or kicked. Why are you lying? Finish what you're saying. We're going to wait for John Dro to respond. That's obviously a fake account that somebody just made to come in here and lie.
Yeah, I'm not lying on Kim. Kim makes a lot of good
that's
points.
some random dude. You know how they just always
make it
seem like we kick people for no reason? So they just came in here and lied. Yeah.
Forget that guy. Y'all notice I ain't even say the N-word yet.
Look when the trolls show up. You notice the trolls just showed up? See, I have a theory about the trolls. I'm gonna tell you the theory later. I'm gonna tell you the theory later. I have a theory about the trolls. The show's gonna be changing a lot in the future. I have a theory.
Shout out to the trolls and whatever. Shout out to the moderators on the channel. Hey, y'all doing a great job. I just want y'all to know that this ain't like, you know what I'm saying, we do this because we really want to. And if anybody, as mods, we shouldn't have any problems with anything. Anybody that's not a mod should be able to come to any of us and ask anything, like Kim asked. But she also asked to get me the fuck out of here, too. So,
John Dro and Love Child just came in here. Think about that.
Yeah. All right. Well, shout out to them.
Hey. So, what do you think about Trump, admin?
Oh, asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you. Okay. What do you think about Trump? Are you a supporter of Trump?
I have no problem with Trump. How about that? I don't, what a lot of people don't know is, on the news, a lot of people just say, oh, he hate N-words and Mexicans and all the other stuff that's not good old American whites. And in reality, that's not what he's about. He don't like lazy people. He want everybody to make their own bread, their own way. And I know people say, well, his dad gave him this and that. Well, okay, just because his dad gave him money don't mean that our dad has to give us money. That's another excuse that people make.
That's a fake account. He's just going to erase the account and the donation's never going to come through. Just so y'all know that. They've been doing that a lot lately. I don't really care. That's a fake account. Yeah. The donation's never going to come through. Because this guy said, I support Trump. Are you going to ban me for that?
Yeah, he don't even know that
Shout
I'm the one that, yeah, that's why you asked for that. He don't know nothing. All right, well, yeah, this ain't what y'all think. Everybody got different opinions in here. That's why, there's so much love in here, whether y'all see it or not. And at the end of the day, DZ Kush comes in here and y'all got to stop timing my guy out. Look, that's how he talk. Just like this how I talk, that's how he talk. He not calling Nick N-words bitch made or nothing like that.
I didn't call you a bot, Love Child. I'm sorry. Keep going.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got to, just calm down on him. He said the N-word. I know that's why he got clapped, but he ain't been in here for like a couple of days. We trying to gradually stop saying the N-word or writing it in there. And for people saying, well, I'm black, I should be able to say it. All right, goofy ass boy.
Look how hard John Dro is trying to get I'm sorry for cutting you off. Look how hard John Dro is trying to get kicked. He's just trying so hard. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him, John Dro.
Yeah.
First he says, "Look, I'm rich. I don't care about no $2." Then he said, after he's already insulted, like not insulted, but after he already came at me like twice. No, don't kick him. Don't kick him. Don't kick him. Don't kick him. Because I want to show you. I just want to point out he's gonna keep trying to get kicked. So I just want to like use him as an example. So look, then he says, bet him $20. One, I don't bet. But then he says, I'm spreading lies again, right? Because none of y'all gonna even be able to see when he deletes the account and the money don't come through anyway. You understand what I'm saying? So that just goes to show you. I dare you to put $200 up, John Dro. Pretty will make that stick. Yeah, do that. Funny guy.
Yeah. Anyway,
and he's like, how you gonna come in here and brag about being rich, but you donating $2? Don't donate no money if you're rich and you're gonna donate $2.
Yeah, that's another thing. Hey, that's another thing. Just because some people don't donate don't mean they ain't got money. And just because some people donate, that might be their last $2. They just like, fuck it, I only got $2 left. Hey, we don't care if you rich, poor, black, white, ugly, fat, gay, none of that other shit. We don't care. Just show love and respect to everybody. I don't get why people don't get that. And they don't get why people get timed out for breaking that code. And if you got a problem with that, go to another page. I'll just fuck it. Go to another page. But anyway, we're trying to get prepared for the future with BBN because, you know what I'm saying, when channels like CNN or Fox News or whatever big, you know, global channels want to interview BBN, we can't go on there calling niggas bitches and shit like that. We're going to have to talk about it. So practice starts now for the future. Y'all can't understand that. I don't give a fuck what y'all understand. But anyway.
On the phone.
Hey, this is Ant. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody in there. Miss Kim and them West, I got love for you and everything. We on the ground and everything, but yeah, you trying to put a hit on my head, that's gonna make me put a hit out on you too. As soon as I see you type anything, no, I'm just fucking with you, Kim. I got respect for you, man. Other than that, shout out to the chat. Anybody else want to ask me some crazy shit real quick? Since the guy said, I'm a Trump supporter, I bet I get kicked because it's nothing but blacks in here and all blacks hate Trumps because I've seen on CNN that only whites like Trump and, you know, shit like that. So, nah, it ain't even like that. Anybody got to ask me something real quick?
Shout out to Just Being Honest for the donation. He said, shout out to BBN.
Hey, somebody put Just Being Honest on timeout. What? Yo, he was in the, because he was in the comments the other week talking crazy to me. So I asked him, you know what I'm saying, I replied back. So I'm like, you know, why is you talking crazy? Like, you know what I'm saying, you're going to actually win this debate. He never replied. He was talking wild crazy too. I'm putting his ass on timeout. He donated the other day. I timed his ass out and donated the money he did. Just Being Honest, think he's slick. Each time I say what's up to him, like, what was that shit you was talking? He ignores me. Put him on timeout, please. It's only 300 seconds. If not, I'm going to do it. Yeah, Just Be Honest. I don't give a fuck if you donate. Nigga, watch your mouth. And I just said nigga, so I'm taking that time out with you. Anyway, shout out to the chat. It's The Rock. Out.
Okay, I don't know what's going on between Zeke and, or somebody else. Ant and Just Being Honest. I don't know what any of that was about. I'm not saying. I think the big problem people have is they think that I'm trying to justify him snitching. I'm not trying to justify him snitching. Look, John Dro. Look at John Dro. You see him? He's just trying to get kicked. He's just trying to get kicked. See, I already know what it is. So when the channel starts changing up how we do stuff, no, it's because I know why certain trolls come in here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the thing that I know they don't want. I'm gonna do the thing that they're trying to troll me for not doing. You understand what I'm saying? So then that's gonna just make them even more fucked up, and that's gonna create a whole nother situation. So not a problem. Keep trolling. Watch what I do. Watch how many fucks I don't give. It's not that I'm trying to give up. I'm like, oh, well, it's okay for him to be snitching because this happened and that happened. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that if you put something in a corner, if you put somebody in a corner and you give somebody no other choice and you remove all options, a person is liable to do anything. You understand what I'm saying? So they removed his lawyer. First of all, they already allegedly did him dirty as shit. Allegedly. Allegedly. Shout out to Mendoza with the donation. She says Shotty gave Sarah the cactus. I would snitch. You know, if you didn't just put that in the donation, you was gonna get timed out. You know that, right, Mendoza? That's why you donated when you gave that. That's why you donated. Because if you didn't donate, you know, you would have just got timed out, right? Miss McGood says, Mr. Frost, I want to salute you on what great work you've been doing to represent positive energy, for being compassionate to your art. I try to be positive. That's a fact. People have a misconception that my opinion is some of the stuff I report on, when in reality, I just think it's important to, like, if I find out something happened and it's pertinent to the subject, I think it's important that I share. You understand what I'm saying? So often, it's not my opinion. Often it's not my opinion. You understand what I'm saying? Um, it's not my opinion. So, but it's something that's pertinent to the subject matter that we have. So therefore I share it. You understand what I'm saying? That makes sense? So when I tell you this is what 50 Cent said, I'm not saying 50 Cent said it. It has to be facts. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, well, 50 Cent said this. And if we take other things that we know to be fact and we put it in proximity to what 50 Cent is saying, you know, then how much validity does what 50 Cent say actually have? Does it still stand up or does it not? We have a situation where Takashi 6ix9ine, let me show y'all something real quick. And watch before I have an opportunity. So I'm gonna show y'all something. Watch this. Watch, I'm about to show y'all this, right? And watch somebody comes out with it and makes a damn video on this before I have the opportunity. I ain't mad at whoever do it either. It is what it is. But this is the show, and I gotta share shit on the show because this is the show. This is More Than Coffee. All right, so I want to show y'all this. Could this shit turn sideways? Okay, so let me take a picture of it and then try to turn it sideways. Hold on. I'm gonna shut the show. I want to show you something. Just trying to get this shit to work so I can zoom in so y'all can see the words below. Oh wait, woo! Yeah, that's even a bigger thing. That's a bigger deal. I don't want to show that at all. I don't. That's another thing that nobody picked up on. Hold on. Here we go. I don't know how well anybody else is actually reading the indictment. I'm actually have somebody that assists me with it. She's the fucking best. That's what I gotta do. I don't got a girlfriend currently, so I don't have nobody to help me with this shit. And I be needing women's eyes on things sometimes. All right, so right here it says consideration as relevant conduct at sentencing. It is understood that the defendant's cooperation is likely to reveal the activities of individuals and that witness protection may be required at a further date. Just so we're gonna put everything in context. Right there in the paperwork, it's basically saying that Takashi 6ix9ine is gonna cooperate in such a manner that he might need witness protection. So when I say it sounds to me like he might be snitching, I'm not just saying that because I'm saying that. This is the paperwork. Look, read it for yourself. Consideration as relevant conduct to sentencing. Wait, does that? I gotta read it backwards. So I don't know if that said consideration. I just gotta read the shit backwards. This is backwards on my screen, y'all. It is understood that the defendant's cooperation is likely to leave the activities of individuals and that witness protection may be required at a later date. In the paperwork, it says that Takashi 69 will be talking about something that will most likely create a situation where he might need witness protection. I don't understand. Like it's that's in what the courts is saying. The courts is saying this. So when people say show me the paperwork, I'm saying the courts is saying. The courts is saying that he's going to cooperate in such a manner that there's a good chance that he is going to need witness protection. It's a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm not going to go into that. You're going to have to see the videos that I do later today. I don't know, OGDG, why are you in here if this isn't news? You're watching it, so then why are you asking, is it news? You can just not have asked that question and left. Don't kick him. Let him walk out the door on his own. Don't kick him. Let him walk out. Some of y'all just be waiting for us to kick people. Don't kick him. Let him walk out the door on his own. So that's what the paperwork is saying. So now if you add that to the fact that 50 Cent, think about what I just showed y'all. The court is basically saying, think about that. The court is basically saying that I showed you two things. I'm going to show you both of them again. Shout out to Mendoza with the donation. He said, hope 6ix9ine gets on stands and yells his last straightaway. You're a funny fucking dude. Okay, so I'm going to show you. Oh, no. The other thing was something else. So I'm going to show you this one more time. One more time. Look, I didn't do anything. This has nothing to do with how intelligent I am. This is just the paperwork. So does people want to argue against the paperwork now? I'm just curious. Do you literally want to argue against the actual paperwork? Do people just want to argue against the paperwork now? This is why you can't take these guys seriously. This is 100% why you can't take these guys seriously. Because even after they see the paperwork, they still want to argue. He's here trolling. I'll tell you why he's trolling later, Ant. I will call you. I know why he's trolling. He's not going to stop trolling. I don't want anybody to kick him. I want him to stay so it could be an example. So when I explain to all the admins why he's in here trolling, everybody could then, the next time bullshit like this happens, we don't call names, lady. You already know that. The next time this shit happens, y'all can see the correlation. So let him stay and let him keep trolling. Then I'm going to tell y'all why he's trolling. Let him stay and let him keep trolling. This is more than sufficient enough proof to say that he's snitching. And I have more proof in the paperwork. So you see that, right? So now let's listen to what 50 Cent says again.
I feel like he's gonna tell on everything. That was the part that wasn't even in the indictment. The stuff that they're saying that he's talking about is not in the indictment, so he's offering that along with everything else, and then they added those new people to the indictment.
So what are all of these people saying, browser that I don't believe? Tell me what all of these other publications are saying. I haven't read them, so I can't not believe them. I literally don't watch NPC. I don't read the New York Post. I don't read the New York Times, and I don't really go after TMZ. The only reason I can know anything from TMZ is because somebody sends me a link. So tell me. Tell me whatever it is that they're saying that I'm saying the opposite of, because I don't know. Oh, the people that saying that, oh yeah, because all of them are also saying he's snitching. No, they're not gonna say those guys are wrong. They're only gonna tell me I'm wrong. Because I'm not, that's it. They're only gonna say I'm wrong. They're not gonna say those other guys are wrong. They're not gonna tell, they're not gonna say any of those other guys are wrong. Those, if they see any of this stuff on any of those networks, they're gonna swear it's the gospel. But even if they see it on the other networks, they're gonna be like, "Oh, that gotta be the truth." Then they hear me say it, they're gonna be like, "Oh man, how do you know?" You understand what I'm saying? So you gotta understand how people deal with you. I watch, you know, so I pay attention. Something happened, and then two trolls came in. One of the trolls was smart enough to realize I know why they came in, so they stopped trolling. The other one is just gonna keep trolling because they just, you know, it's a pride thing. But I know why they both came, and I know why the other one is still here. And that means that basically tomorrow morning the whole show is gonna be different, and tonight the Tonight Show is gonna be different. We're gonna do something different. How about that? So keep trolling. Keep trolling. And then tomorrow, he's going to keep trolling me, right? So tomorrow, I'm going to keep the same process that I got going on with the show tonight, to this morning and tonight. And I'm going to keep that process until these type of trolls don't show up no more. And then y'all going to see, I don't give a fuck. So keep trolling. You got it. I know why you trolling. Now, this particular troll is trolling me for a specific reason. I'm not even going to say what the reason is, but I know. They know I know, and they know. That's all that needs to be known. So let's go over this one more time. I'm going to show y'all this paperwork one more time. Shout out to Robin Lynn. She is very helpful. You're going to get my channel shut down? I guess get it shut down. Do whatever you want to do. How about that? I don't curse. I go against cursing. I don't advocate violence. I go against violence. I don't do any of the things that we're not supposed to do. As a matter of fact, let me screenshot that, because I actually have connections with YouTube now. That's why y'all can't demonetize my videos. So I am going to screenshot that. I'm going to take a picture of that, and I'm going to send it to my connections. This one. And besides that, I am going to right now hit somebody that might also be able to help me with this situation. And then we're just going to, I'm not even going to tell you what we're going to do. But for the foreseeable future, we're probably not going to have any calling guests. We're probably just going to, we're going to have calling guests, but certain people we're not calling up no more for the foreseeable future. No, don't hide them. Fuck. Don't hide them. Did he say something too crazy? Don't hide them. I need them to be in the room so I could get somebody to do something. Don't hide them. I need them to be in the room commenting so I could get somebody to do something. Come on, keep commenting. Yeah, unhide them. Unhide them. Yeah, unhide them. I need somebody to do something. Anyway, so yeah, nah, it's just somebody, they butthurt. I already know why they mad. I'm gonna tell all the admins. And believe me, the shows, I'm just gonna make a change to the show that's gonna solve the problem. It's gonna create another problem, but I don't care about the other problem. So whatever, nigga, come. I really don't care about the other problem. I really don't care. Like, you have no idea how much I don't care. Shout out to Chris Congo Vlogs. He says, love your show. That's a fact. You taught me how to handle trolls. So thank you. Appreciate you, my brother. I'm not sure why you would be scared. You shouldn't be scared, but if you think that my house is hot, okay. I guess that's a compliment because it's like 30 degrees outside, so I got heat. Oh, it's 52 degrees today. So yeah, so that's my point. Like, for people that's saying that he's not snitching, okay, you're saying it's not snitching, right? Yeah, sure, I could do that. So the people that say that he's not snitching, once again, I'm not saying that he is 100% snitching. I don't know if the nigga snitching. People hate my beginning of my videos. I don't know if he's snitching. Period. I have no idea. I have no idea. But you just lied on me. Kick him. He lied on me. He wants to be kicked. Let him come back with another account. But it sounds, what does this sound like to you? It sounds to me like the guy is snitching. Look. Consideration as relevant conduct as sentencing. It is understood that the defendant's cooperation is likely to reveal the activities of individuals. So if I'm telling you stuff that's going to reveal the activities of other people, what am I doing? If I'm telling you stuff that's going to reveal the activities of other people, what am I doing? If I'm telling you stuff that's going to reveal the activities of other people, what am I doing? Show of hands who think that the line that goes like this. Hold on. Let me ask the question first. The line that says, it is understood that the defendant's cooperation, it is understood, the court believes that the defendant's cooperation, that the things that the defendant is going to say, the court believes that the defendant is going to say something that will likely reveal the activities of individuals and that witnesses, that is going to likely reveal the activities of individuals, and that him revealing these activities of individuals might garner him to need witness protection. Show of hands who thinks that might be snitching. Show of hands who thinks that might be snitching. Who also, okay, stop that vote. That vote is over. Hold on. That vote is over. I got another question. Somebody make some comments real quick so we can separate the two votes. Somebody just make random comments so we can separate the two votes. Random comments that aren't thumbs or hands up. You guys are the worst. All right, so here goes the second vote. Who thinks that the court has already told him that they're going to give him witness protection if he gets on the stand? Show of hands. Who thinks that the court has already informed them that they will give him witness protection? Vote once, please. The last sentence says, and I'm going to read it. The last part of the last sentence says, and that witness protection may be required at a later date. The whole entire sentence reads, it is understood that the defendant's cooperation is likely to reveal the activities of individuals and that witness protection may be required on a later date. See, no disrespect to any other channel, but what other people are doing is different from what I'm doing. I'm not trying to go through the whole entire paperwork and tell you everything about everything all at once. We're going to take out a line here and a line there, and then we're going to discuss that line on this line. We're not going to have a ton of lines, so we're not going to confuse anything. Right now, we're talking about whether he's snitching or not. I believe that whether he is snitching or not, can be figured out in these 4 freaking lines. That's it. These 4 lines. And the fact that 50 Cent also says this.
I feel like he's gonna tell on everything. That was the part that wasn't even in the indictment.
Once again, 50 Cent says, I feel like he's gonna tell on everything. Who thinks anybody is gonna tell on everything if they haven't told on anything yet? If let's say somebody has never told on anything, why would you then think they're gonna tell on everything? They haven't told on anything. The person would have to tell on something, and then you see then from there you could be like, wow, that person told on something. They told a lot of stuff. That person even told stuff that they wasn't even asking them. You get it? Look, 50 Cent is basically saying that he told stuff that they were not even asking him. Listen.
I feel like he's gonna tell on everything. That was the part that wasn't even in the indictment. The stuff that
he told on something that wasn't even in the indictment. That was a part that wasn't even in the indictment.
That was the part that wasn't even in the indictment. The stuff that they're saying that he's talking about is not in the indictment.
The stuff that they're saying he's talking about isn't even in the indictment.
That was the part that wasn't even in the indictment. The stuff that they're saying that he's talking about is not in the indictment, so he's offering that along with.
The stuff he's talking about isn't even in the indictment. He's offering that along with. I don't know what kind of... Okay, so you're just saying 50 Cent is lying, right? That's what people are saying. 50 Cent lying. He don't know what he's talking about. Okay, that's an argument that you could make. That a man that has a lot of resources, a man that if he did come out, call somebody a snitch and they weren't snitching, it would look bad for him and he could actually hurt his brand. A man who seems like he's pretty concerned with whatever the goings on of this situation is. I've never heard 50 sound this damn serious about something in real life. Hold on, JB. I'm going to address what you just said in 2 seconds. 2 seconds. I don't know how long you've been here. You might have just came in.
The stuff that they're saying that he's talking about is not in the indictment, so...
And when he says the stuff that they saying he's talking about, who's 50 Cent talking about? Who's 50 Cent talking about? Who's 50 Cent talking about that they... Who is 50 Cent talking about? Who?
He's offering that along with everything else, and then they added those new people to the indictment.
So once again, when you take what 50 Cent just said, right? By itself, it's, 50 Cent is probably just reaching. I get it. But you take what 50 Cent just said with the actual paperwork that says it is understood that the defendant's cooperation is likely to reveal the activities of individuals and that witness protection may be required. If he does the thing that they want him to do, because obviously they already know what they want him to say, And if he says the thing that they want him to say, then there will be witness protection will be required. This is the actual paperwork. Did he have an opportunity to tell in court yet? No. Court is in September. So what do you think about that, JB? I'm just curious. If witness protection is required, he's a witness. Thank you, Mega TV. Yeah, I don't understand people. I don't understand people. I mean, I don't know if I don't like, not for nothing. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Earlier we had some guy come in here and he was like, "Oh, you think you so smart?" I really don't think I'm smart. I don't understand how people don't get what I'm getting out of this, to be honest with you. Like the people that I'm saying, I'm showing y'all this and they're arguing against it. Like I don't understand why they don't see what I see. I don't think that I'm so smart. If you want to think that I'm smart because I see something that you don't see, that's on you. But I don't think that I'm so smart. I don't think that I'm so smart. I think that I'm saying shit that is pretty obvious. I'm like be honest with you. That's what I think I'm doing. I think I'm saying shit that's like obvious. That I don't see how everybody else don't see the same thing I be seeing. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's what I don't understand. So I don't think I'm that smart. To be honest, I just wanna put that out there. I don't think I'm that smart. I just want to put that out there just for public consumption. I think that I have average intelligence. That's it. I have intelligence. I have average intelligence. That's it. No, I'm not gonna pay. I'm not gonna read your comment because you're just gonna delete the fucking comment and you're gonna delete the account anyway. I'm not even gonna get the money. So get the fuck out of here. Not reading your comment. So keep fake donating all you want. I was live at the MDC because unlike the people that come in here and troll me, I really be out in the street trying to affect change and trying to bring light to shit and try to, expose or try to. That's why you got to think about the people that come in here and troll me. Like, like what kind of people is going to go troll somebody that's trying to bring attention to the fact that we have a whole building of inmates, of detainees, people that's being detained that don't have no food, water. Like, what kind of people are going to control somebody that's doing that? That's crazy. Shout out to Little Pug with the donation. We don't call names, Nathan Clark, although I don't want to comment on that, but we don't call names. But don't time him out for that. Just delete the comment. Yeah, we don't call names. We don't call names. But you know what I'm saying? We understand the admins and me. We understand the intentions behind it. It is what it is. But yeah, but you got to think like what kind of think about what kind of person is gonna come in here and troll me. You understand what I'm saying? Like really? You trolling a guy that's doing that type of stuff? Vaughn says, I don't know how you have the patience to give explanations that you do with these simpletons. Often when the trolls come in, what they do actually do a lot of times, and they might not understand this, is they give me the opportunity to be able to explain certain points. Because a lot of times I don't explain points because I don't want people to think I'm insulting their intelligence, because I usually just assume everybody, like, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes when the trolls come in and they try to troll, that gives me the opportunity to go a little bit more in depth on the situation that I'm explaining or talking about it, or it forces for me to extrapolate a little bit further out from the known facts to the maybe not known properties that might add to how I feel about whatever I feel. So You know, I'm not usually even upset at them. Like, I know sometimes they think, oh man, he's getting angry. I'm not getting angry. I don't really care. I got some MDC videos coming out. Once again, shout out to Jamila Davis and to Myson. They took their time out to speak with me. Shout out to a couple of other people y'all gonna see with the videos I put out today. They took their time to speak to me. Other people, they just, you know, I mean, I don't want to make it a color thing, but they spoke to the white people. They didn't speak to me, and that's a fact. Yeah, they got the heat back on. The heat came back on last night. But I'm still going to drop the video so y'all can know what was happening on Sunday. What up, Don? Copy. Appreciate you, Petty. Yo, Petty, hit me on that. I want to know what you found out on that. It's important. Yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to try. I'm gonna kind of try to contact my son. Hopefully I could get him to come speak on it. Like, it'd be dope if I could get I want to start a political show at least once a week. Where we talk about civil rights and things as such once a week, maybe on a Sunday, a nice Sunday evening show. I want to start that up. So we'll see what we could do. But most likely after I move, I'll know if and when I'll be moving by the end of this week. If it's gonna be soon, I'll know at the end of this week. If it's not gonna be soon, I'll know at the end of this week. So by the end of this week, I'll know just how soon I will or won't be moving. As soon as I move, I'm gonna be able to bring you a lot more content, a lot more live streams. I'll be able to just do a lot more things that I'm not able to do currently. So it is what it is. Well, yeah, the landlord also, but just the logistics of where I live at. Just, you know. Appreciate you, Model T. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody that show up. It is what it is. I like Kamala Harris. You're talking about the politician from, I think she's in California, right? Fucking give me that words. You know, I'm not even going to get into it with you. Yeah, he just got issues. He's just mad. He won't be my friend. I don't want to be his friend. I don't understand why I have to be anybody's friend. I don't understand why anybody has to be my friend. I'll like just the way I am. Like I can not dislike you, but then just decide that this isn't a healthy relationship and I'm gonna move on. Like, this is not like, you just got to do that sometimes. Whether it's just like your homeboy, whether it's somebody you dating, like, this shit ain't healthy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to have there's just certain shit I don't want in my life. I want to be successful, and there's certain things that I see prevent people from being successful. There's certain things that I see prevent people from attaining growth. There's toxic relationships. Like, nah, I'm not doing none of that. You understand what I'm saying? And the fucked up thing is, when you have to stop fucking with somebody because it's a toxic relationship, the first thing they're gonna do is they're gonna say, "Oh, you think you too good for me?" That's the first thing that they're gonna do. They're gonna be on it like that. They're not gonna look at what they're doing. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's only but so many times a motherfucker could come to me and be like, "Yo, I fucked up." And then, there's just a certain amount of time where it's like, nah, you didn't fuck up. You all fuck up. There's a difference. You understand what I'm saying? No shade at anybody. I'm just saying. No shit. I hit the wrong button. I meant to let that go through. Sorry about that, Kennedy. No shade at anybody. You know what I'm saying? But there's only but so many times that a person could fuck up and it not be just because they just fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not that it's an accident, it's your way of life. Like that's what you do. That thing that you do don't work with the thing that I do. And by me trying to hold on to it, I might be hurting myself. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not no disrespect to anybody. I don't want anybody to think I'm not throwing shade. I'm not throwing shots or nothing like that. Yeah, mental abuse. Yeah, I'm not down with taking none of that shit. As soon as I see any type of shit coming like that my way, I just stop caring. Like fuck it. This ain't gonna work. I already see it now. Seriously, like you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'd be like, well, I value this person's friendship. Maybe I'll, stick it out for a minute, see what happened. But it just comes a point where you just like, look, man, I got things I'm doing, and right now the things that you're doing is prohibiting me from doing the things that I'm doing. So I'm a regular nigga. I'm not no gang nigga. I'm not no street nigga. I'm not no none of that. I will go to the police in a minute, and that's a fact. I'm not even joking. There's nothing about me joking. Nothing. There's zero about me joking. I just be like, fuck it. Motherfucker gonna kill me anyway. I might as well let the police know I'm about to die. Why not? That's the way I'm thinking. Like, fuck it. I'm about to nigga gonna kill. Oh man, yeah, you can't say that, Black Wall. I'm gonna have to give you a timeout, man. Like, yo, they about to kill me anyway. I might as well. If I'm gonna be dead, I might as well tell the police. Fuck it. Then I'm gonna go have a beer. Yo, yeah, you don't know how serious I am. I'm gonna go have a beer, watch some TV. Fuck it. I don't know, take a shower. What am I gonna do? I did. That's an accident. I think I was reading it. Yeah, fuck it. Look, man, I lived a nice life. I've lived to an age a lot of people haven't lived to. Would I like to live another 20 years or whatever? Yeah, that'd be dope. But if I don't, I lived to a nice life. I did a lot of things I wanted to do. There's some people that didn't get an opportunity to do anything that they wanted to do. Some people that's locked up in a building that they don't even got no heat and food in. You feel me? So who am I to complain about shit? Lived a nice life, a decent life, nothing to really complain about. Yeah, there's a lot of back and forth about whether he was in the gang or not. There's a lot of back and forth. There's a lot of he was in the gang, he wasn't in the gang. You feel me? There's a lot of back and forth with that. So I don't know. We gotta see what happens. But in the paperwork, I think they absolutely say he was in the gang. So I think this is what I think. This is what I think. All right. No, definitely we outgrow people, especially people that don't grow themselves. That's a fact. But this is what I think. This is what I think. I just said this is what I think like 5 times. I think that they had a plan. 6ix9ine and Lazaro had a plan, right? I think that they were holding out. Shout out to Ant for donating. He said Kim put $500 on my head, shaking my head. Yeah, hell yeah. I don't know why people don't give out more timeouts. I don't even understand that shit. The button exists. I believe that Lazaro was trying to cut a deal where 6ix9ine was going to talk about certain things and he was going to get 6ix9ine favorable time or whatever. I do believe that at some point or another, 6ix9ine was going to talk about something. I wouldn't be surprised if 6ix9ine was going to talk about things other. I did read your super chat. God fucking Lee, and I'll read it again. And shout out to Ann for donating. Kim put $500 on my head, shaking my head. And I think that they removed. What up, Mr. Dap? He's gonna have to join the Fugees. I believe they had him removed because they already knew that there was gonna be a deal. And to prevent him from getting a really good deal, they had Lazaro removed, and then after that, he had to just take whatever deal. Like when you want to help somebody so bad, but they just won't accept your help. And you want to help them so fucking bad, but they won't accept your help because they think you clout chasing or some stupid shit. Anyway, yeah, so I think that they were always gonna tell. It's just that they were trying to work on a better deal. And what happened was when Lazaro got removed off the case, that made it so that they didn't now have the same, he didn't now have the same, because they had the paperwork ready the next day. Do you understand what I'm saying? He went to court the next day. Do y'all understand that? The next day. Then that means that they already have paperwork ready. Like even if that basically they already had the paperwork and everything. Lazaro and his team and everybody like that already had they went to court the next day. They went to court on the 22nd. Lazaro got removed. Then they went to court on the 20. What's up, Val Commerce? Then they went to court on the 22nd, right? Lazaro got removed. Then on the 23rd, he pleaded guilty. I hear you saying I'm speculating not good, but how many times have my speculations been correct? Show of hands who think that I'm usually that my speculations are usually more correct than wrong. Yes, I'm usually speculating more right than wrong. No, my speculations are usually wrong. Because I think I'm usually speculating. I think my speculations are usually pretty good. To be honest with you. I think that I'm right more than I'm wrong. I've been wrong a couple of times, don't get me wrong. I just think that I'm right more than I'm wrong. No, they had to remove him. That's a fact. That's a 100% fact. Lazaro couldn't stay on the case. That's a fact. They had to remove him, period. There is no argument about that. Thank you, Tim. Appreciate you, Petty. Appreciate that. That's a fact. Shout out to Petty, too. Okay, that's another reason why he couldn't go get another lawyer. Because the paperwork was done. They already had the paperwork already working on. They were already working with the feds. The paperwork was already almost done. They were been working with the feds. He can't now go get another lawyer after him and the feds have already been talking to each other about what he's gonna say and what he's not gonna say. I don't understand how people don't get this. Yes, absolutely. I think Shotty knew what he was doing. Absolutely, 100%. Because the other lawyers knew what he was doing 9 times out of 10. Because it's fucking strategy. Yep. Before anybody was ever talking about he was trying to separate himself, you was the first person reporting facts before anyone else. Thank you, Tim Tyler. Thank you, but I'm wrong though. Whenever I report this shit, Kevin Evans gonna call me after the show to make the arrangements. Copy. I got you, Kevin Evans. I think Shotty knew what he was doing, so he had the lawyer removed. Period. Like you're not gonna just screw me, and I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna watch. But he couldn't find a new. You can't be doing a deal with the district attorney, right? You got your lawyer. You're doing a deal with the district attorney. That almost got the deal all the way fixed. Shout out to Ian with the donation. He said, "Call me on a 3-way weekend." So y'all got the deal almost all the way done, right? Almost all the way done. The deal's almost all the way done. You, your lawyer, the government almost got the whole entire deal done. Now your lawyer has to be removed. Now you have to bring another lawyer in. That means y'all got to start the deal back from fucking scratch. And you might not even get the stuff that they already gave you. What are you talking about? Get a new lawyer. I don't understand y'all guys. Yes, he was laughing in court. That's a fact. I was there. Because Dawn Florio is not a good lawyer. I don't know why y'all think she's a good lawyer. She's only good for sneaking shit into her clients. She got in trouble once for sneaking stuff into her clients, for everybody that don't know. That's why I don't understand why people keep saying get a new lawyer. Do y'all know they would have had to start negotiating back from scratch. He probably wouldn't even have got what they were already giving him because they already knew the shit. Allegedly. I don't think he ever planned on going to court. Takashi never planned on going to court. She's only good at Dawn Florio's only. Shout out to Dawn Florio. I'm making jokes right now, not for nothing. But she's only good for sneaking shit into her clients. Shout out to Dawn Florio. I think that they already was doing a deal. They went to court the next day. Do y'all know how long it takes to make up paperwork? Y'all think that making deals with the government, this isn't just the DA, this is the government. Y'all think y'all could just make a deal with the government in 24 hours? These lawyers, have any of y'all ever did business with a lawyer? Lawyers have to read everything. A lawyer will sit there and read fucking everything of nothing. I think that he's gonna talk, and I wouldn't be surprised if he get no time. I think he's gonna put so many people behind bars. I think he's gonna blow up. He's blowing up cases that ain't even part of the fucking indictment. Y'all, did you hear what this dude said? He's blowing up. He's telling on people that ain't even in the indictment. He's trying to get no time. That's not an assumption. 50 Cent said He's naming people that ain't even in the indictment. Y'all can't one minute, y'all can't talk about how 50 Cent is the feds, all right? And then in the next minute, talk about how the 50 Cent know about some shit that the feds know about. You can't do that. You can't have it both ways. They said he sold a kilo of heroin. A brick. That's what I'm trying. That's why he telling on everything. He's telling on stuff they not even. If 50 Cent is correct, if 50 Cent is correct, he's telling on shit that they didn't even know they needed to know. He's telling on shit that ain't even in the indictment. If 50 Cent is correct, he's trying to get no time. I don't understand what people ain't getting. I'm not trying to I'm not justifying his snitching or not. I can tell you why I believe what led up to the snitching. That I could tell you. I can't tell you whether it's justified or not, but I know I can tell you what led up to it. That I could talk about. I have no idea if it's justified or not. What up, Miss Torres? I think he's gonna get time served. If his cooperation pays off the way that they wanted to. No, he's not. What is he gonna snitch on academics about? Eating hamburgers? He ain't snitching on academics. Shout out to academics. Absolutely everybody that he had beef with, every single person who came in contact with him should be scared, including 50 Cent. They don't need to get low. They showing how much they don't like him. Right now, Sarah in 6ix9ine isn't cool. It wouldn't be hurting him to attack her. She's bashing him every opportunity. That's like I'm busy telling you somebody, screw that dude over there, screw that woman over there. So you say, oh man, he don't like them. I'm sure gonna go hurt them to get back at him. That don't even make sense. I mean, I don't know. You know, you understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, but she's obviously taking a position that he shouldn't be snitching. So I don't know. We already talked about 21 Savage Showtime. Nobody wanted to talk about that. Oh shoot, I thought I had this thing plugged in. All this time I didn't have this thing plugged in. Oh shit, I think it actually fixed. That's what I needed to do this whole time. Yes, he's talking about crimes that they didn't even know that they needed to be investigating. So you're trying to tell me he's telling them about stuff that they don't need to be investigating, but he's not telling them about the shit they asking him about? Where they do that at? All right, we're about to go out, but I just want to show this one more time. I want to show this one more time. It says consideration as relevant conduct at sentencing. That comes from the previous page. I don't want to show that part. But basically, they're taking consideration into his relevant conduct when they get ready to sentence him, right? The very next sentence says, it is understood that the defendant's cooperation is likely to reveal the activities of individuals and that witness protection may be required at a later date. His cooperation will reveal activities of individuals. I don't know if that's, I guess that's not snitching to some of y'all. I guess that's not snitching. I don't know. It depends on the individual whether you think this is snitching or not. But this is the actual court papers. The actual court papers. So these are the actual court papers. Okay? So if you don't think this is snitching, cool. You don't think this is snitching. Whatever. But the actual court paper says it's understood that the defendant's cooperation is likely to reveal the activities of individuals. This is the court papers. So I don't know. You don't if you don't think that means snitching, then I guess to you that don't mean snitching. It is what it is. And then it says, and witness protection may be required at a later date. That's what it says. So I'm not, I guess people think I'm reaching. I guess I'm reaching. I guess I'm reaching, but this is the actual court papers, and this is what the actual court paper says. I mean, I don't know what to tell you after that. If you think that it says something else, then okay. KD said 6ix9ine better have a mean stash if he come out. Oh yeah. When you said stash, I thought you told my mustache at first, but she's talking about stash. Yeah, mean stash. That nigga better go disappear. He gonna go live with the penguins. What you mean is his name attached to this part of the paperwork? This whole entire 40, how many pages is this? 41 pages is about him. I don't understand you people. I seriously, I don't understand you people. I don't understand you people. Thank you. What up, Robin Lynn? It's all about him. The whole entire paperwork is about him. Oh man, did I open that up? Good, I did. The whole entire paperwork is about him. The whole entire thing. And then what did somebody ask? Is his name attached to it? What? Oh man, yo. Yeah, but I like to sometimes like point out how when they come in here and they say just stuff that is just absolutely stupid. I like to point it out sometimes. Robin Liz says if he does everything they want, they will submit for him to not be charged at all. Ah, Robin, you saying too much. Hold on, I'm erasing that. You're saying too much. You're saying too much. We don't want everybody to know about that part. All right, we don't want because I'm doing videos on that today. We don't want everybody to know about that part. All right, baby girl, you the best. We don't want everybody to know about that part. I didn't see why I don't tell you shit. Now you see why I don't tell you shit, right? You know, we be on the phone and then we be talking about something and you ask me and I'd be like, oh man, I can't tell you. And you be like, why are you doing this to me? That's why I don't tell you shit. So the next time you ask me something and I don't tell you, remember this. Yes, but you have people that ain't reading the paperwork at all. Or at least you have people that's not reading the paperwork the same way that we're reading the paperwork. You get me? And yes, it's common knowledge. They don't know this stuff. I'm telling you, they don't know. We still got people saying that he's not talking at all. They don't know. Stop defending yourself, Robin. You good. You good with me. I'm just fucking with you. God dang it. Yeah, it's time to go. We're about to go out. We're about to go out. Yo, let's have those detainees, the people that's being detained in that building, in our prayers. They've been going through hell, more hell than they would usually have to go through the last week. Let's have them in our prayers. Let's hope that everything works out. They could get the power in the building. They could get some fucking free meals. Think about it. For a week, they've probably been eating fucking sandwiches. Like, that's crazy. Anybody ever been locked up in bookings and you had to fucking eat them fucking cheese ass fucking sandwiches? For a week, they've been eating fucking cheese sandwiches and potato chips and shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? For a whole fucking week. You understand what I'm saying? So let's have them in our prayers. Like, yeah, some of them have committed crimes, but some of them are there falsely, or some of them haven't actually committed any crimes. Some of them are just waiting for they couldn't afford bail. You know, some of them are in there for other reasons other than, they were a douchebag. Some people are gonna be a good number of them are gonna be exonerated. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's not a jail that you go to after you've been convicted. That's somewhere where you go to when you're waiting for trial or when you just can't make bail. You understand what I'm saying? So let's have them in our prayers. Even if somebody, you know, people are found guilty. In America, we have just basic human rights. You understand what I'm saying? And they didn't have their basic human needs for about the last week. So let's have them in our prayers. There's somebody's mothers, somebody's daughters, husbands, sons, fathers, wives. Let's have them in our prayers. That's kind of all I got today. Let's do something good for somebody. Let's start listening twice and talking once. Let's pay attention when other people are talking. Let's also, let's not try to, let's be fair to other individuals today. Let's just be fair. You understand what I'm saying? Let's not allow for our own egos to prevent us from having a good dialogue. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes our own egos prevent us from being able to have a good dialogue. So let's not do that. Always measure twice, cut once. That's a fact. Let's listen twice, speak once. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombs. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out. Shout out the punch.